best path I can tell students is there's an introductory econometrics book. I think it's called like Introductory Econometrics, A Modern Approach by Jeffrey Wooldridge. It's my favorite book. I'm trying to see if I can see it behind me in my wall, but I actually have two copies of it. Uh, it's like so. The reason I think econometrics is like the end all be all of quantitative finance, and most people in quant hate when I say this because they don't get along well with the economics community. Econometrics is really finance, statistics, and like providing that sort of logical connection. And there's often programming tied in with it. And so it's almost like a quant finance view. But I think it's a better approach and it starts at a simple level, which is most of us are using OLS, logistic regression, gradient boosting decision trees, like maybe last one, ridge regression. Like there's some super simple techniques that we all use. The worst starting point is to jump into derivatives and stochastic calculus because not many of us end up working there anyways. But I think statistics is so broadly used across every aspect of quant finance. Starting with like econometrics or intro to stats is like probably the best use. But that's like my favorite book. And I think it gives good examples and it'd be like a good starting point for someone who doesn't have a super like technical, rigorous background. And the book also doesn't go into like derivations of proofs and like why, maximum likelihood estimation works. And so I think coming from a business background, it's much more friendly on like, this is a model, this is the logic, this is a problem. And then it kind of builds from there. So that's probably what I would do if I had like 1 year to work through it.
And like if I have to start learning a coding skill, then a coding language, what language it should be? Like start from Python or something else?
That's a tough one. I would say start from Python as much as I hate programming in Python. I think so. I like SAS. SAS is my favorite, but it's expensive and a lot of companies don't use it anymore. So it's kind of outdated. R, I think, is more rigorous academically. And so there's a lot better results, a lot better programming and packages, and a fair amount of firms use it. But I think Python's kind of like the industry standard now. So it's probably the best place to start. But it has a lot of pitfalls in the sense of like the programs run, but they don't output quality output unless you know exactly what to tell it to output. Even like tests, like statistical tests that are just awful in Python, you have to manually go in and tell it all these like nuanced details. Where often when you program in a language like SAS or R, like a really nice, pretty output automatically comes out because the people that wrote those packages knew that like building a model, you need to know these metrics. But I would stick probably with Python just because it's versatile and almost everywhere uses it.
Or is there any particular subject? Like, should we just start from linear algebra or mathematics, or is this a kind of a subject or a topic that we should start from? Not in a book, but as a course.
Yeah. So for programming, I think every Python book I've seen is awful. It gets into like nuanced computer sciencey topics. And like I said, like most quants, especially on like the model development and the research side, we're not computer scientists. Like I don't even pretend to be. There's like can't stand people that use classes and all this stuff. My employees laugh at me because I'm so old school. But I think the best thing is to like go online, get some free time series data. Like go find like some stock prices or something. And the basics is just learning to manipulate data. And I know it sounds awful, but like the skill that most people need in the job is how do you pull data in a SQL? And then once it's into your Python program, how do you like transform it? How do you clean it? Like, if it's missing, how do you replace it? Those sort of skills, which seem really dumb and simple, are probably the ones used the absolute most. And so I would just go download time series data, look at cleaning and processing and how to like move it around, how to plot it, and then how to build like a simple OLS model. I think if you can do that, you will learn far more that you need as a quant than you would going through like, yeah, some sort of like structured like programmer process. But just learning like simple models in Python is like a big lift and using pandas because everything we do think about is like table format, not, like dictionaries and like tuples and things like that.